Hello and welcome my dear friend. My friend, something is awakening. A chapter in your life is being written in the heavens right now, and your deepest self has sensed its arrival long before your thoughts could catch up. Maybe it's a quiet tension in your shoulders, or a hopeful weight in your chest you can't quite define. You know something is shifting. I want you to see this clearly. It's as if the world only ever read the introduction to your book, slapped a title on the cover, and assumed the story was over. But the divine author never left the writing desk. He's been in the background, scripting entire volumes no one else has seen. For seasons, it seemed their limited version of you was the only one that mattered. People made their judgments from a handful of scenes. Too emotional, too reserved, too slow, too weak for choosing grace, inconsistent because you evolved, delayed because your journey looked nothing like theirs. You shrugged it off, but echoes of those labels settled in your heart. You've lain awake asking, was my calling real? Did I misunderstand? Am I the obstacle? Those whispers trailed you into your workplace, your relationships, your solitude. You replayed conversations, hunting for your own mistakes. So many who are chosen are navigating this exact terrain. But what if every moment of doubt was actually part of a preparation you couldn't see? Let me offer you this certainty: heaven never approved their narrow definition of you. And when the writer of your destiny decides to advance the plot, everything can transform in a single dawn. Consider this: while they were speaking over you, God was shielding you. While they were misjudging you, He was calibrating you. While they wrote you off, He was equipping you. You haven't been stalled. You've been schooled. Reflect on these past years. The evenings you selected silence over strife. The instances you swallowed a sharp reply that could have shattered a relationship. The times you departed when you could have stayed to fight. The countless days you remained faithful when the harvest was invisible. No one threw a party for that strength. But the celestial realms witnessed every second. Beloved, the divine has been observing your character in the spaces you believed were insignificant. During your drives, at your sink, in the ordinary mornings where you simply endured. In the moments you felt plain, even unseen. He saw your trembling lips say, "I'm fine," and then watched you go love others anyway. He saw you extend compassion to those who viewed your gentleness as a commodity. He noted how you maintained integrity when your reputation was clouded. And during that season when your life seemed hushed, God was orchestrating something thunderous in the unseen realm. He was concluding old seasons that no longer suited your destiny. He was dismantling mindsets that confined you to a smaller story. He was gently distancing you from companions unable to journey to your next destination, even when that separation ached. That's why you've carried this paradoxical blend of sorrow and liberation. Circles changed. Pathways you expected to walk remained sealed. Blueprints you were certain of simply faded. Reasons were not provided. Goodbyes were not offered. Yet, beneath it all, a resilient core started to solidify. You grew more authentic. You ceased pleading for validation. You began heeding that inner nudge whispering, "You are far greater than their perception." And you are. Now, people murmur, what's different about them? Why have they withdrawn? Who do they believe they are? Because God is preparing to let your existence proclaim what your language never could. Are you ready for the evidence to appear? Right now, divine connections are being forged that will usher you into room you were once kept from. Callings that were only sacred whispers in your spirit are materializing into clear missions. And this is critical to understand: this isn't about vengeance. This is about reality finally stepping onto the stage. The same God who witnessed you being misinterpreted is now poised to unveil you. The you they were skeptical of, the steadfast you, the restored you, the dedicated you, the silently loyal you, that true self is emerging with a clarity that defies debate. The fingerprint of the divine on your life is becoming incontestable. God is moments away from quieting every shadow of doubt that has ever clung to your name. Not with noise, not with turmoil, but with serene, irrefutable proof. You are currently on the brink of that disclosure, even if your present moment feels unremarkable. That subtle expectancy tangled with uncertainty you feel. That is the initial tremor of a spiritual revelation. It's the breath before God advances the narrative. Here is the truth: you haven't merely been waiting for your circumstances to shift. Your circumstances have been waiting for you to become the person capable of stewarding what is approaching. This metamorphosis occurred gradually, hidden in plain sight through decisions nobody applauded. Through limits nobody grasped, through inner restoration nobody cheered, through nights where your murmured prayers seemed to vanish into silence, but they did not. Each one of those instances became a stone in the foundation the divine is now building upon. Chosen one, the era you are entering is not one where you must justify yourself. It is the era where God justifies you. He will accomplish this through seamless, undeniable alignment. The kind that prompts even those indifferent to spiritual matters to glance at your life and remark, something is different about them. It won't be flamboyant. It will be profoundly sacred. Some will witness relationships crystallize with new understanding. Those who once scrutinized your intentions will suddenly perceive your heart. Some will enter opportunities where their innate abilities announce them better than any resume. And some will cross a threshold into an atmosphere that feels as though it has anticipated their presence, because in a spiritual sense, it has. Dear friend, you've been concealed so long you've forgotten the sensation of being seen. But you were not hidden as a penalty. You were hidden as a process. That process is now finished, not flawless, but fully prepared. You may feel unready, but the heavens are not uncertain. God knows precisely why this hour is yours. This is where the doubts disintegrate. For when God propels you onward, the very individuals who questioned your value will observe your purpose manifest without you uttering a syllable. Your perseverance will testify. Your tranquility will testify. Your maturity, your new borders, your healed reactions will testify. And finally, the story told about you will resonate with the truth held within you. Let this truth anchor you: what God is set to accomplish in your life requires no one's consent. Not their endorsement, not their comprehension, not their blessing. That is why He has operated on His timetable, not theirs. You see, people craft their views from snippets. God crafted your purpose from the entire manuscript. They reacted to a snapshot. God responded to your entire journey. And now the confirmation of that is rising to the surface. Some who underestimated you will sense something new when they encounter you again, a genuine respect. Not the kind you extract, not the kind you command. The kind that emerges spontaneously when truth becomes too luminous to dismiss. This isn't about being above anyone. It's about becoming transparent. Your life is turning into a mirror that reflects reality back to others without a single sound. When others observe you, they will glimpse the paths they didn't take, the maturation they sidestepped, the bravery they deferred. Not because you are faultless, but because you continually agreed to become who you were designed to be. That quiet proof I described is already taking form. For some, it will appear as unforeseen alliances. For others, a position you never pursued. For many, a serenity so potent that former sources of chaos will no longer know how to reach you. Because when God mutes doubt, He also mutes unhealthy access. He shuts former passages decisively. He interrupts old patterns without fanfare. He liberates you from past identities without requiring an explanation. As this transition unfolds, you'll rediscover a sensation long absent: permission. Permission to ascend. Permission to envision again. Permission to trust the trajectory you're drawn toward. Permission to experience peace over relentless strain. Because now you are synchronizing with the truth the universe has known since your beginning. You are stepping into your genuine likeness. Listen closely. The reason God is silencing every surrounding doubt is because He is readying you for platforms where assurance isn't optional, it's essential. He is fortifying your identity. He is grounding your spirit. He is ensuring your heart is resilient enough to bear honor without craving acclaim. And when the moment arrives, when all He's constructed in obscurity steps into the light, you won't feel anxious. You will feel seen. Not merely by people, but by your very destiny. You will survey your life and whisper, now it all connects. Every unmet expectation, every silent interval, every misinterpretation will align like segments of a single design. And you will behold the masterpiece God was assembling. This is merely the prologue of the life you were created to live. Before you continue your day, if this message resonated, would you do me a kindness? Please tap the like button. It truly supports this channel, Winds of Thought, and helps these words find those who need them. And if you're craving a space to linger in this stillness, I've crafted a sanctuary for you. Visit my second channel for instrumental soundscapes designed for reflection and connection. It's a gentle haven for your heart. I'd be honored to have you join me there. Thank you for being here.